Hi, welcome to physics. Today we are doing the spring scale lab where we're trying to determine the relationship between two different things, the mass of an object and the force on that object. And so you will have a couple of pieces of equipment. And we'll look at them now. You are going to have a spring scale, and you will have a mass set or a hanging mass set. Okay, and so what you're going to do is you're going to determine, I know it's really hard to read, but this says newtons. You're going to determine how many newtons of force is applied by varying the masses. So let's go back to our relationship. One of these things is the independent variable and one is the dependent variable. Which one is the independent variable, aka the thing that you're changing each time? So you're going to write that quantity here. What is the thing that changes because you changed the other one? Now, when you go to do your data table, remember our convention that the independent variable is the thing that you change. So whichever one that is, mass or force, you're going to put that one here. And also write the units. Now, from force, the unit is a newton. And for mass, the unit that you're going to have is grams for our little mass sets. And so that quantity will be written here, and the units also will be written up here. And this column will be the dependent variable. Okay, after that, I need you to graph your quantities. So you are going to pick, we can do 5 different variables, 5 of them, and then you have one spot for in case you mess up. Quantities to measure and then graph. So you need to do a graph. And after you do your graph, so your graph will have labels for the quantity and the units. Quantity and the units. Your scaling will be great, and you will plot your points and you will draw a best fit line, no dot to dots. Okay, you will take that best fit line and you will write a mathematical equation, aka find the slope, see if you can figure out what the slope means. This is due next time. So a couple of tips. If this is your equipment, when you get your spring scale, you're going to hang it on the ring stand. And when you do, you can look at that and make sure that it starts at 0. If it does not start at 0, then you need to do a little bit of adjusting. So if you look at this one, when we hung it on the ring stand, it was not at 0. In order to adjust it, the front part is plastic, but this little metal piece slides up and down. So grab, it has a little bit of a handle up here, slide it up and down until this little measurement reads 0, like this one. Okay. One more thing you need to know to do this lab. Your mass sets are variable. This one might not be labeled, or if it is labeled, it might be hard to read. If you take off all the masses except for the one at the bottom that's screwed on, that is 50 grams. If you add on the different masses, and the different masses come in different increments of like 10, 25 grams, you will just have to count and add them all up to get the total mass. For your data table, it does not matter which masses you use, but you need to make sure that you change the mass enough that you change the weight. So we can actually see different numbers for these two variables. So if you just add a little 5-gram mass, it's not going to move it enough to where you get a different reading for newtons. So add enough mass that you change the reading of newtons. So you can do any amounts, even 0. So, okay, have a great day today. Bye.